those big-budget action movies we love, with the huge explosions and the quippy heroes? Well, long before any of that, before CGI, before superheroes, there was one guy. And he didn't just play an action hero. He literally invented the whole idea.
So that kind of begs the question, right? Where did the cinematic action hero even come from? I mean, this character we all know so well, where did it actually start?
Think about it. The whole secret identity thing? A hero with a mask, leading a double life? You'd think that started in a comic book, wouldn't you?
Or what about the hero who just treats danger like a game, leaping off balconies and swinging from chandeliers? Well, guess what? All of these tropes we know and love, they all came from one man. And that man was Douglas Fairbanks. Now, you might know him as the King of Hollywood, or maybe as one of the founders of United Artists, but his most important title, the original action hero. But to really get how he invented the action hero, we've got to jump in a time machine and rewind to the 1910s. This was before he was a swashbuckling adventurer, and his on-screen persona was, well, it was completely different. In his early flicks, Fairbanks was the poster boy for what they called the strenuous life. He'd play these super upbeat, athletic, all-American guys in these popular social comedies. He wasn't winning the girl with a sword just yet. He was winning her with pure, boundless optimism and his incredible physical fitness. But after years of playing that same charming character, Fairbanks started to get, well, bored. He was restless. The comedies just felt too small. He was craving a bigger canvas, a grander stage, where he could really unleash that unique blend of athleticism and charisma he had. And he found that bigger canvas in a story that would completely redefine his career and honestly change movies forever, The Mark of Zorro. And you have to understand, making The Mark of Zorro back then was a huge, huge gamble. It was really the first big-budget costume picture of its kind. At the time, nobody had any idea if audiences would even show up for a period action film. But oh, they showed up. Audiences went absolutely wild for it. And in the process, Fairbanks created a brand new kind of hero, the swashbuckler. This wasn't just about fighting with a sword. It was this thrilling mix of acrobatics, fencing, pure bravado, and his iconic mischievous grin that just felt so new and exciting. But Fairbanks' influence didn't just stop with his performance. He was also a trailblazing producer. He understood that to create a larger-than-life hero, you needed a larger-than-life world for him to play in. And he built those worlds on a truly epic scale. For his 1922 film Robin Hood, the castle set was so massive, it's still one of the largest sets ever built in the silent film era. The man understood that spectacle was everything. So, what he really did was create the blueprint for the modern action blockbuster. Step 1, build massive spectacle. Step 2, pioneer new special effects to create that movie magic, like the flying carpet in The Thief of Baghdad. And Step 3, market the star's physical ability as a main attraction. He wasn't just a star, he was the first true action brand. So why does a star from the 1920s still matter today? Because the Fairbanks DNA is embedded in pretty much every single action hero we love to watch now. His influence is just unmistakable. The lines of influence are so direct, it's kind of amazing. A hero with a secret identity? That's the blueprint for Batman. The adventurer who cracks a whip and just laughs in the face of danger? That is pure Indiana Jones. And the whole idea of treating the entire world as an acrobatic playground? That is the very soul of today's biggest blockbusters. Fairbanks laid all the groundwork. In the end, his legacy is captured perfectly in this one idea. Fairbanks taught us that a hero should always enter through the window, not the door. It's not just about what they do, but how they do it, with style, with bravado, with a sense of fun. So the next time you see a hero make an impossible jump, just remember the man who did it first, without a green screen and without a safety net.